Want to hear a quick joke I heard today?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. I'm actually surprised how much I liked it. All right. So there's this guy Charlie in the nut house. He's in the mental institution,
Yeah.
and everywhere he goes, he pretends he's driving a car. So he has his hands up like he's steering the wheel, and he goes. Rrr. So one day, it's a Friday. He's walking around and he's starting it up. He's like, he's starting up his car.
I like
And
Charlie. If I worked in the nut house, Charlie's like my favorite guy in the nut house.
Charlie's a good guy. Oh, yeah. I love
Sorry.
Charlie.
I like
Chrysler
Charlie
Charlie. So Charlie's, it's a Friday and he's getting revving his engines, and the doctors are like, "Oh, what's up, Charlie? What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm driving to Chicago for the weekend. Bye." And he walks off. So like, all right. So they're walking down the hall. They look in another room and they see Dave just jerking off like crazy. So they're like, "Whoa, Dave, what are you doing? What are you doing? Relax." And he's like, "Hey, man, I'm just fucking Charlie's wife while he's out in Chicago." What's your problem?
You are listening to the Super
Live Adventure Podcast. I am Chris Sorrentino.
I'm John Saluga.
And we are celebrating Thanksgiving Eve together in a most unorthodox manner for this.
Yeah, the least rockin' way.
The least rockin' Thanksgiving Eve special.
That's
with Dead Dick Clark.
Yeah. Jesus. Dead Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. That's what they call it, right?
That. Would he be a ghost or just a talking skeleton? Like
well, I don't. Oh God, I don't know. Well, at the end, he was basically a talking skeleton. That was. I still remember that countdown. I think the podcast was around at the time. I might have told the story, but Christine cried at the countdown. It was so sad. It was after he had a stroke. He popped up, and it was like just to do the countdown. He
pops up at the end like the crypt keeper.
So
he's up there shivering in the cold, looking like a Halloween decoration in the wind.
Here's the thing about Dick Clark. He still looked pretty good, considering.
Yeah.
The man didn't age. That was a joke. I remember, that was a joke all through my childhood and my teens. Like, it was funny in the early 80s to say he didn't age.
It's
and 20
like
years later, he still looked good.
Rich Little's whole act, right? Like, his whole just comedy legacy. A third of it's making fun of Dick Clark still looking good.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The rest is Johnny Carson.
But Dick Clark still looked good, but that last countdown, man, he was just like, the numbers were popping up on the screen, and he was just like,
yeah.
And my wife cried, and I laughed, and then they said Happy New Year. And that was it. We started that year. She was sobbing, and I was laughing. I was crying from laughing, and she was crying because it was really sad.
She was crying from crying.
It's my favorite.
Dick Clark's crying New Year's Eve.
It's my favorite countdown ever.
Oh, man.
That's my favorite countdown of all time. It was so fucking funny and sad, and it was just a bad idea. God. It was respectful, but it was a bad idea. But yeah, it has his name. His name's on the title every year now.
Yeah, I would like it if that year they hit, like, as a counting, that's just his pulse dropping. They hit one and he just drops dead. That's how he went. Man, we started this one off real mean. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, Dick Clark fans. I'm sorry, Dickies.
Happy Thanksgiving. Well, what brought us to that was that when Chris and I did sketch comedy together, 2 years in a row, we did Thanksgiving Rockin Eve.
That's right.
Which was two of my favorite nights ever. I would say the first more so because we had a huge audience, The second one, we went to Manhattan and thought people would come out, and our Staten Island followers are Staten Islanders, and they don't really go to Manhattan. And the night before Thanksgiving is a big ask. I know it's a party night for a lot of people, or it's a night that you get some sleep because it's a big day. You know
what? It used to be a college. Back in the day, it used to be a college party night.
We didn't
people
fit
home.
We didn't
You'd see your friends that went to schools out of state and shit. You know,
yeah.
Go out and party. Now, you know what sucks? You're saying like we'd have to twist somebody's arm to get them to come to one of our comedy shows out in Manhattan. Even with this Ding Dang podcast, when we used to record out in Bunga's Den in Manhattan, we'd get nobody out. But, you know, we have a bunch of fans. But, you know, well, I get it. That's how Staten Islanders were. Nowadays, Staten Islanders want to go everywhere and then come back here and make it an orange zone. Thank you, Staten Island.
No. Speaking of,
I live in Great Kills, currently an orange zone.
Yeah, you are. Your neighborhood was mentioned specifically, like for New York City,
like Cuomo.
Not Staten Island, like New York City. Yeah, Cuomo now just yells at Staten Island every morning. That's what I heard. He wakes up and he yells at Staten Island, and he's like, "Why are you doing what you're doing?
Stay home, Staten Island." Because Staten Island does not want to. Staten Islanders are the worst.
Yeah, I hate saying that because I left, but I'm a Staten. You know that. Identify my family. Yeah. My grandfather.
Yeah. Could you relax over here, Cat? Yes, we are all invested in John's grandfather's story.
The cat is back.
The cat is back, baby.
We're on Zoom, everybody. It sucks. There's the weird delay. This is where there's the awkward, like, no, you go.
No, you talk.
You can do it.
I had a really funny joke, but it didn't get hurt. No.
But the cat's back. We haven't heard the cat in a while. There's no cat on the porch. There's no cat out in the yard.
No, there's just a weird kid on the porch that's not allowed to talk to us.
I don't want to acknowledge the kid. You keep bringing up the kid. I don't want to talk about the kid.
I feel like it's going to come to light at some point. Why not? Let's bring it into the fold. Because,
I don't want the kid on the porch, for the record. I don't want the kid there.
Well, where's the kid going to sleep?
Well, that's the thing. It's there's a pandemic. It's cold. I don't know. It's complicated right now. So I'm not really. I'm just choosing to ignore the kid.
No,
the kid's eating something.
We should have thought about all this before we adopted him when we found him on the streets of Shanghai and dressed him up like Short Round, because we thought it would be cool to have an Asian kid sidekick on our show because it worked so well for Indiana Jones. And this is some of the shit you should have brought to light when we considered buying him from a basement.
I know. I got this shitty car in the driveway. I have this car in the driveway with just like blocks taped to the pedals.
You can't even really drive though.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna take the blocks off or sell them to a little person. What am I doing with that car?
Because like we keep putting him in that car and trying to make him drive, and he's just crying. I think we got him too young.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I think we got him too young.
Yeah.
You want him like a kitten. You want to have them know you their whole life. But we should have waited. We should have got him at least at like 12.
Yeah.
What were we thinking? 7.
I know. He wasn't a Short Round. He was just looked a little bit like Short Round, but he acted like us. He sounded like us. He acted like us.
Yeah, he was just short and round. He looked like us.
There was a brief period of time during this pandemic, man, where I was like getting in shape. I was like, I'm going to do this. I am the complete opposite of that right now. I'm eating horribly. My foot is killing me right now. And
You've got gout?
No, I think it's because I used it. I walked around.
Well, that's why we drink, folks. What do you got today, John?
I'm just drinking straight up Tito's.
Oh, look at you! I like. Did you like listen to the Tito's commercial? Is that why? You ever hear the Tito's commercial?
No.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's I guess it's Tito, the titular Tito.
What is it on the radio?
On the old FM.
Listen, I'm not gonna make fun
ham.
of you. I'm a radio guy, but do you listen to FM radio in your house?
Yes, at Christmas.
At Christmas, okay, yeah, me too.
Oh,
But
I
otherwise-
throw on Delilah like nobody's business.
No, I'll give you.
You ever watch Delilah? This one's going out to a young girl who's in love with a guy that's wrong for her, and just she can't get away from him. But let's hope in 2021 she builds up the courage to break those chains and leave the basement. Here's Brenda Lee. Rocking around the Christmas tree.
How old is Delilah now, man? Because the last time I heard her, it sounded like I was trying to picture her, and she was like 120 years old.
She's like an old Judith Light looking lady.
Let me see. Let me look this up.
What are you looking up pictures of?
Oh, man, she's young. She's 60.
Delilah's 60?
Yeah, I would have thought older.
Dude, I was
thought
listening.
She was 120 years old.
Yeah, you doubled Delilah's age. What the fuck? I was listening. Maybe it wasn't last year. It was the year before. I listen to Delilah every year, so I'm trying to figure out what year it was. But she was talking like she literally, her son just killed himself, and she's like,
"Oh,
you know how she referenced it? She was like." Somebody called, I guess somebody was going through some shit. Somebody's always going through some shit when they call into Delilah. And she's like, just hang on, because I know what it's like, and you don't want to put your parents through what I went through when my son just moved permanently to heaven. She said.
Oh, wow.
Or like it took a permanent residence in heaven. I was like, what? Cat, would you get out of here?
Delilah, she gives a lot of relationship advice, right?
Dude, she'll give you advice about anything. Be like, Delilah, I got a cat that's just running around my ankle. She'll be like, you got to give that cat a swift Christmas kick. like the guy at the end of Scrooged. Like... That guy's the best. he kicks that cat like nobody's business. You hear it like, like it's a Christmas, you bastard. It's literally Christmas Eve, right? That's when the fucking the show's taking place. He's kicking cats on Christmas Eve. You scumbag. The fuck?
Oh.
So what you're saying is we should call into Delilah.
We should call into Delilah.
Yes.
She's been married 4 times.
Oh my God.
4 times. Hey, can I get some advice? You've been married 4 times. Help me out.
Yeah, you know all the answers, obviously.
You know what to do.
Delilah.
It's a little raspy, her voice. I don't even want to try to do an impression of her voice for real. That's it.
That's it. I got it.
Delilah. If you look her up on Wikipedia, the image that comes up is Delilah's signature and logo.
Oh, now I can forge your checks. Hey, I'm Delilah. Frank Delilah. You need some advice? You loosen the lug nuts a little before you jack it up. Merry Christmas from Frank Delilah.
One of the cornerstones of the show is its use of callers. Most of the time, the caller tells Delilah her situation.
Wait, are you talking about our show or Delilah's?
This is both. Most of the time, the caller tells Delilah her situation or story, and then Delilah chooses the song that she feels best matches the caller's situation.
I'm sorry to hear about your son's death, his AIDS-related death. Here's a Christmas song just for you. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next day,
you gave it away.
You think she chooses him like
hang,
that?
Hang on.
Here's John back with a keytar. Yeah.
Hey,
keytar, what's up? Oh, man, come on. What do you got? You got a piano tie with that thing, too? You got a blazer? Maybe it's turquoise with some shoulder pads? Look at this guy.
sorry.
You all right there?
My headphones got unplugged.
Oh, so you didn't hear anything I said? Good.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, man. You're going to hate me. Thanksgiving morning.
Well, I had to grab my keytar for you, Chris.
Yeah, I see. I love that.
This is probably going to be bonus. I don't know if we can put this out for sure. I'm trying to remember how to use this thing. What do we got here?
Yes. Last Christmas, gave you my heart, gave it away the very next day. This year, to save me from one special.
There you go, man. That is the
Delilah.
one. That's the one and only song this keytar plays in demo mode.
That's amazing. That's Whamtastic.
It's Whamtastic.
It's Whamtastic.
That's a 1987 Yamaha mini keytar.
That's fucking brilliant.
I love it, but it's a little. It needs a little repair work. It's a little staticky, and if you have batteries in it and you move around too much, it like resets the whole thing.
It sounds to me like you got too much George Michael and too little of the other guy.
Yeah, but the Wham's off balance in it.
You got to install the whammy bar.
Yeah, the whammy bar.
You're missing a whammy bar.
Yeah, I got to shift the Wham.
Yeah, you can't wham without the whammy bar, pal. You got the wham pedal for that thing?
Wham Wiggle-O. That's what it's called. That's the best pedal for the guitar.
The Wham Bigelow?
Wham Wiggle-O.
Wham Wiggle-O.
Yeah, you gotta keep the alliteration.
It's vaguely racist.
He looks just like Bam Bam Bigelow, but he has George Michael tattooed on his head and on his like tights. Just this fucking face.
Yeah. Oh god.
And he
has George Michael's face tattooed on his face.
That's Wham Wiggle-O.
Next week on SummerSlam, I'm gonna send you back to last Christmas, pal. I'm gonna whisper some careless whispers in your ear while I give you a sleeper hold and take you down. I'm gonna wake you up before you go, Iron Sheik. Wherever you go, I'll be.
I want your sex. That's Wham, right?
Sex yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
I want your sex. Come on. I think, it totally sounds like it.
Sex is natural. Sex is good.
Sex is natural. Sex is fun. Sex is best when it's one on one. Oh, I got a story about that. When I was a kid, back in the 80s, and that song was like relevant. It was a radio song. I remember being at the YMCA. I would have to go after school because I was a latchkey student. I was one of those, like my parents, because it was the 80s, cared more about making money than spending time with me, so they would work longer. And I would have to go to spend my time after school with strangers and kids that would punch me. And one of those strangers is this counselor named Lisa, and which is crazy because as a young man, she told me she dated Fred Schneider from the B-52s. And as a young man, I said, that guy's totally gay. Like, he's completely gay. There's no way Fred Schneider's... Maybe he dated a woman, but, like, you knew he wasn't into you. I remember this song had come on because we used to have, like, a radio on and shit like that. And I remember saying to her, you know, the part where you go, sex is actual, sex is fun, sex is best when it's one-on-one. I remember saying to this woman, oh, one-on-one, what? And I'm a little kid. I'm like, what is it going to be, 5-on-5? And I remember her and another camp counselor looking at each other like, yeah, kid. And they're like looking at each other like nodding like, yeah, there's shit like that goes on, kid. There's videos you'll watch when you're older, kid. There's fantasies you'll have, kid.
It's weird to sing about it, though.
Yeah.
One. It just really just be like, sex is best when it's regular.
Monogamous.
Ordinary.
And it's what he's in. He's promoting monogamy. Okay, it's fine. Boy George, George Michael. I just called George Michael Boy George. Boy George Michael.
Boy George Michael was, I mean, come on.
We all knew. I can't believe my camp counselor said she dated him too.
Oh,
we all knew.
We all knew.
Yeah.
Even if you were gay, you were like, enough with that thing.
It's too gay.
Too much. We know.
That's Whamtastic.
One of my favorite YouTube, it's not my favorite, but one of my favorite YouTube videos, it's an old McGuckin favorite, was the Karma Chameleon phone that Boy George endorses. It's like
no, I don't know this.
It's a phone, it's a singing phone. It's a plastic chameleon that when someone calls you, it rings, and right away it's just like karma, chameleon. And it's a chameleon, but Boy George is in the commercial.
You sell out.
And it's like they say it's like he's got a little ladybug or something on him, and it's just like the chameleon sings while the ladybug dances, and then it cuts to like George Michael, and he's just like, which makes me love it even more. He's just it's the best. And it's people sitting around like waiting for the phone to ring so this chameleon can sing the song.
Come on, call me.
Look it up, man. Look it up. It's one of the best. It's one of my favorites. Yeah,
I don't know. I've never seen that.
That's a McGuckin one. It's so funny. Yeah,
I want that phone now.
I want that phone too.
You kidding me? You know what's weird? I didn't hear of the phone, but I heard of another product he endorsed. It was like a life alert bracelet, and when you fell, it would play "I'll tumble for you." And like it was just like, old ladies taking those fucking hip dives.
Hip dives?
Yeah, man.
Come on,
blasting
man.
Some fucking
hip
culture
dives. What a way! That's such a shit way to go. Hip. I guess there's no good way to go, right?
No. Well, that's funny. My son Wesley yesterday we actually were talking about would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die?
Yeah.
And I blew his mind with like, what if you said, I would rather go with how, because if you ask when and the guy's like 44 minutes, you'd be like, fuck. Like you don't want to run the chance of that.
Yeah. But also if you're like how and they go in a plane crash, you could just be like, no. I don't fly anymore.
What, not get on a plane? You can't screw up. You never seen a Final Destination movie? Somehow somebody's gonna give you a cup of milk and you're gonna wake up.
I'm gonna join the A-Team.
You can wake up with Hannibal and Face sitting around you on a plane. You're like, fuck, this is how it happens.
Ba, ba, ba. That's a great way. Let's make a Final Destination movie that turns into an A-Team movie where Mr. T dies at the end.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh!
The greatest movie ever written. A-Team, Final Destination. People are like,
Final
what's this about?
A-Team.
Yeah.
Final A-Team.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Or Destination A. Final A-Team, Destination A.
Final Destination.
That's it.
That's it.
Final Destination. It's it. What else can you do? Dude, the plane has to be painted black with a red stripe going up the side and the back.
Yeah. What a movie.
It's a killer movie.
Final Destination.
Poor Mr. T.
Does the whole A-Team get taken out? In the process? It's got to come down to just him.
It's got to just be. I think it's more.
It's got to end up like it's got to feel like a Predator movie, but he loses. At the very end.
Yeah, the opposite. Everybody else lives, but he does.
Yeah. No, or everybody dies. Like the whole A-Team, they get taken out one by one, and it's just him versus death.
Yeah, all right.
That's how you take out the A-Team.
Just him versus death, like the embodiment of death.
Whatever.
Like
I mean, that's
style?
Final Destination. That's the villain, right? It's just death.
Yeah, that's true. There's all different ways that's taking you out in those movies. You're driving behind a log truck, and a cable snaps.
When your time is up, man.
Yeah, man. I think there's a roller coaster accident on one of those movies or something.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. A snow globe mishap. There's a spatula debacle. There's a roller skate conundrum. There's a wig mishap in one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. A jump rope kerfluffle.
Oh.
Poor little girl. She just wanted to hopscotch. She just wanted to do a little jumping and roping. No good. Right? Choked her right out.
Yeah, it's no good. Straight Tito's, Chris. What am I doing? Why am I doing that?
Oh, so yeah, because I listened to that commercial where the guy Tito himself, he's like in 1997 I was making flavor infused vodkas, and he's like a local liquor store merchant showed me all of his dusty flavored vodka bottles, and he said, "Son, if you could make a vodka people could drink straight, that's where the money is."
Hey.
And he's like, that's what he does. That's why he does. He's like, I just make vodka flavored vodka.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just drinking this straight right now.
Tito's vodka flavored vodka.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could just drink Tito's straight.
Yeah. Now I'm drinking a double Trump. Drinking those last week.
Double Trump.
Which speaking of double Trump, I got to go fight for a second term. I got to get another beer over here.
You get another beer, and we have a bunch of voicemails tonight.
Hachi machi, I love it. What? That's an old Jay Sherman, the critic.
Yeah, the critic. I know.
I missed the critic.
Hachi machi.
Oh my God, dude! I was thinking of the critic the other day when Giuliani had the liquid hairspray running down the side of his head. He used to spray the back of Jay Sherman's head, his bald spot. Immediately made me think of the critic.
There was an article in the Times where this reporter just like talked to a bunch of like salon owners and hairdressers and stuff about what it could have been, and a lot of them said it wasn't hair dye, that wouldn't happen. One guy said somebody said that it could have been that sometimes
psychomagnotheric mood slime.
Yes.
Dude, that's how Trump's controlling his brain.
It's everything. It explains everything that's happening right now.
Yeah.
No, it said mascara, that sometimes you get gray around the sideburns and you can use mascara, but if he used too much and he was sweating a lot, it could have actually been like makeup running down. But then other people are like, if he had hair dye put in and he didn't rinse it properly, if he didn't follow the right steps, that might happen.
Yeah, you know what? I buy that one, because if you have gray on the sides, why would you wanna? That's a cool look. I mean, yeah, like that's like a real dignified. Like you look as smart as Reed Richards when you have those gray temples.
Dude, you get all these conspiracy theorists out there talking about aliens and reptilian people and everything. I don't know how you don't look at like Trump and Giuliani and Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell coming out with like purple hands. Giuliani's hair's fucking melting. Trump comes out, he's like orange with this like
coat
whipped around hair. How do you not look at them and be like, I don't trust these?
Yeah,
these
dude.
guys.
Hey, man, I listen.
People. They look insane.
Yeah. Real quick, and before we get even more political, we're going to go grab a beer, so don't worry. We're not going to get deep into this. But I actually work my day job. I'm good friends with the Trump supporter. I work with him, and we agreed to never talk politics. But I did say to him once, meow. And he responded, meow. No, I said, listen, you put the money, the politics, the everything aside from Donald Trump. I was like, you didn't know him. You'd never seen him. There was no Donald Trump. It's like, It's a Wonderful Life.
Sure.
He didn't exist. And he walked in here and asked for like directions or something. You'd fucking laugh in his face.
You'd make fun of him as soon as he left. Yeah.
And he couldn't fight me on it. He goes, yeah, you're actually right. I was like,
Yeah.
You tell me you wouldn't walk out of here and you wouldn't be fucking abusing him for the next 3 hours I got to work with you.
You'd go home and tell your family about it.
Oh, you'd be like, just
You'd be like,
fucking
this old
kill a
man
clown
came
from outer
in with
space guy.
Yeah.
He looks
He had
like one of them
candy
there.
hair and clown makeup.
Really, he looks like one of them there. Like he's going to shoot a popcorn gun at you.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like one of them there fucking kill a clown from outer space. Kyoto brother makeup
He'd fit.
effect
Yeah,
jobs.
he'd fit in.
Oh, he definitely. If he snuck aboard the spaceship, nobody would look twice. It's like the end of. That's another. I want to make Close Encounters of the Trump kind. I want to make an alien movie where he leaves with them, and at the end it just says like, "I hope this happens." Like, that's how the movie ends.
He starts like molding his McDonald's into the shape of a like a fish fillet.
It's like a pile of nuggets.
Yeah.
Shape of that mountain. Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. He eats
That's
alone.
the song he
right?
plays in the sky.
He eats alone.
What's up?
He eats
definitely
alone.
eats alone.
No one sees him eat.
No.
You ever see him eat? Never seen him eat.
I saw him like with a taco salad or something. He's like,
Posing
yeah, I
with
love
food.
Mexico.
Sure, yeah. We're like,
I saw that, but I don't think I saw him eating
like
it. He was
that.
like holding it. Yeah.
yeah, I don't ever want to see him eat.
No.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I know. I heard the worst part about it is actually before he sucks it up when he vomits on the food
Yeah,
to liquefy
To-
it. I heard that's like the grossest part.
that's what I heard. But then when his weird little, I don't know the biological term, his little sucker.
Oh,
suck tube.
Oh, I
comes
used to
out.
know.
I used to be really into flies.
Proboscis or something like that. Brundle Trump. You don't want to get anywhere near Brundle Trump.
When his trumpet comes out to suck up all the liquid.
It's called I think it's proboscis.
Proboscis.
I think it is.
Okay.
I think it is. I used to know stuff like this. And then I just smoked a bunch of marijuana till I forgot all those things I learned. But now I just do what I wanna.
I'll do the jingle. You ready?
Yeah.
North, south, candles for the best candle you can get.
Gold. Put me into a nice, safe sleep. I feel like I could just lay down my eyes closed, and it's the smell is gonna cover me like a comforter.
Yeah, the smell will cover you like a comforter.
Remember, it's smelly, good smelly.
Lie in the smell, relax in the smell, celebrate the smell. With North
Celebrate the smell.
Celebrate the smell.
Hashtag celebrate the smell.
Tis
North South Candle Company.
Tis the smell.
It's even better.
Tis the smell at North South Candle Company.
It is. Tis is the smell.
They have a lot of seasonal candles, though.
Yeah, they do. Hey, you know what? This is Christmas time. It's happening, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Guys
Thanksgiving's over. You know what that means? It's Christmas time.
Why not pick up some Christmas tree candle? You know what that smells like, John?
Oh, man.
That's right.
It smells
big
like
old pine
sweaty
in your
dead
living room.
pine.
Oh, man. A big
Smells
Douglas
like
fir,
dad.
even.
Oh, smells like your dad struggling with a Douglas fir.
It smells like an illegal immigrant using a chainsaw to level the bottom of the tree you put in your house. Christmas smells.
Christmas smells. All the smells of Christmas.
All the smells of Christmas. We have, who doesn't know this? Smell Christmas morning.
Oh, man. That's my brother farting in his pajamas. That's what that is.
A diaper full of cookie dough.
That's going to be my Christmas this year. Are you kidding me? Dorothy eating all the shit we have on Christmas Eve? Yeah. There's a diaper full of cookie dough the next morning. 100%.
That's, well, if you get the candle, it's cranberry, apple, and marmalade. Or marmalade if you're Patti LaBelle.
They should, like, smush it all together, though. What is it? Cranberry? No, but what is it?
Cranberry, apple, marmalade.
Like
marmalade.
Like cropalade.
Cropalade?
There you go.
I don't know if they're allowed to say that.
It might look like crapalade on the label, though. That's not good.
Crapperade? With the really
racist.
Bad teams drink?
What is that now?
Crapperade?
Crapperade.
Sweat and...
I thought you were doing a...
Riptide Rush!
Riptide Taylor.
Riptide Taylor! Oh my God, that's the greatest flavor ever. It's just a jar, it's just a bottle of confetti. You just dump it on your head like in the middle of a basketball game. You just dump a bottle full of... What you got, Rip Taylor Rush? Dude, that's a commercial we should shoot. We got Deck the Halls. That's peppercorn pomander.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what pomander is.
I don't know what that is. I know what peppercorn is.
I know what peppercorn is, but it's got to smell great. I know it smells great because every candle I've ever gotten from North South smells great.
Yeah.
I trust them with all my smell needs.
As do I.
Yeah.
Owned and co-owned and operated by a member of the Li'l Chub Club.
That's right, Pete King.
Yeah.
A guy who goes way back in the history of our show as well. He's helped us out on many an episode. Whether he's just, tending drinks or
yeah, but now
helping in the booth. Yeah.
Pete King is the candle king.
Oh, Pete King, the king of candles, the sausage, the sausage king of candles, the candle king of Chicago. Man, that joke.
That's a great.
Oof.
If you have any business, Pete, you can take. If you want this, you can take it. Chris said it.
The sausage king of candles.
But I like sausage.
I like candles.
The sausage of candles. Like if we were the sausage of podcasts.
Oh, we should. Why can't we call ourselves that? We do have a Patreon group called the Li'l Chub Club.
All right, you know what, Pete? You can't have it anymore. We'll take it.
We are the sausage of candles.
But you're the king of candles.
Yeah.
Pete King, king of candles. North South candles.
Go visit the king, North South.
Any other scents, Chris?
Yeah, we have jingle bells. Now this it smells like peppermint bark. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a tin of peppermint bark? I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
This holiday season.
They use real toothpaste.
In the peppermint bark or the candle?
In the candle. No one should eat toothpaste. But if you burn toothpaste, it smells nice.
Oh my God. And this is Christmas Eve. I guess this goes right along with my Christmas morning. It's iced sugar cookie. I did not even realize that. Yeah, make the prophecy come true. Fill that diaper with cookie dough. For having a lot of iced sugar cookies on Christmas Eve. Now, a cookie candle's always a go-to candle for me.
Oh my God, yeah.
They're good. They're beyond good. That's always you always keep one on hand. You know what I mean? You might not always want to smell it, but if you want to clear the house out of bad smells, you throw one of those on.
My wife only likes one kind of candle. It's always like a fresh linen, clean laundry.
That's okay, maybe in the spring.
That's all. That's what she likes.
On Christmas morning, you don't want pomander.
She wants clean laundry, man.
She
just wants the smell of clean laundry.
Cranberry apple peppermint bark. You don't want these things. Laundry. You want to think about folding clothes on Christmas morning. Not me, Grinch. All right, I want to think of sugar cookies and fucking pine trees. Well, Scrooge.
People should get these candles. Christmas is coming up. These are great presents. You can get 20% off with promo code PODSLAP.
That's right. And they offer free shipping for anything over $50. And if you're in the Staten Island area, there's a free local pickup. That's right. Perfect. Save on postage there.
Right. Pete will meet you at the secret spot.
Pete meets you at the secret candle spot. And you know what? It's like a Starbucks where there's a secret menu. Like if you're like, give me the Bah Humbug, that's a completely different candle. It smells like Scrooge's feet. Yeah. It smells like fish and feet.
Yeah.
That's a Bah Humbug. It's the opposite of a Christmas candle.
Yeah, if you want the fish and feet special, you do the local pickup on Staten Island.
If you want fish and chips, the candle. And by chips, I mean toenails. I like to call it sock nachos. That's a Christmas go-to for my Bah Humbug celebration. Yeah, so check out North South Candles over
The opposite
on
of sock
Etsy.com
nachos.
/ North South Candles Co. CO, as in company. Dude, great brand. Check them out also on social media. Just search their name. They're on everything.
Yeah. Support a local business during a pandemic. Get a great gift for the holidays.
Yeah,
this is quality, man.
The corporation, the Yankee Candles or whatever. This is a guy in the Li'l Chub Club who's making his candles, and he's making really good candles. And, he's pouring his heart into every wax, into every mold. He's going for it. Hey, Chubs helping Chubs is a beautiful thing. If you're in the Li'l Chub Club and you want to reach out and help another Chub get off,
yeah,
reach out to North South Candles.
Yeah, I love seeing Chubs get together.
Me too.
All right, we're back.
Got some more beers.
I'm still slowly pouring in Tito's into a glass that I'm drinking.
Good for you.
That's bad. It's bad when you sip straight alcohol and you never let it empty. You just kind of fill it a little, sip it a little, fill it. I have no idea how much I've had, but I think
it kind of sounds like
too much.
What was that?
Sounds like too much.
No, it sounds to me like you got visited by Who Drink.
Who Drink? We don't talk about Who Drink enough.
Well, because
Who Drink's real, man.
You know why we don't talk about Who Drink enough? Because we're in the middle of a pandemic, and Who Drink's got to get real close to you to fill your cup. So he hasn't been that close to us.
If I saw him, I wouldn't let him get that close. But the magic of Who Drink is you turn your head, you pick up your glass, you start sipping, and you're like, is there more in this glass than there was before? Who Drink?
Who filled my drink?
Who Drink?
Who Drink?
That's who.
That's who filled it.
Who Drink? Who? That's who.
Yeah. You just got Who Drinked. Bong.
Hey, we got a new patron.
That's right.
A new member of the Li'l Chub Club.
Li'l Chub Club. That's
my
right.
most favoriteest club of all time. And listen, I was in the Ninja Turtle fan club.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Star Wars fan club.
As was I. Li'l Chub Club is
by
far
and far the best.
The best group of people ever. We have a new member, ladies and gentlemen, and we'd like to welcome her,
Blanka Barracuda.
This is your episode.
Blanka Barracuda.
Blanka Barracuda.
Oh, Barracuda.
The one and only
Blanka Barracuda. The best Street Fighter character. The best Li'l Chub Club member.
The best 80s song of all time.
Best 80s song. Now, Bianca, we've known you a long time, and you are always great people. Funny, beautiful, awesome.
Street fighting Barracuda.
Just like the Barracuda. Just like the famed Barracuda you were named after. Razor sharp teeth, silver scales, tons of gills. The whole thing.
Fishy as fuck.
No, just kidding. We miss you. Miss seeing you.
We do miss you. I have a picture of you hanging here in the Jersey wing of Slap Studios.
Oh no, what's going on?
What?
What are you? Oh, no.
I have a 2020 postcard. This is true of Bianca and Artem and their dog, and it is hanging on the wall here at Slap Studios.
I was a little worried. Like, what's
as you should be.
As I have pictures of all the Chubs hanging in my basement.
Yeah, on the ceiling. You can't see them on the Zoom, but when I lie on the floor and look up, you're all there, keeping me company.
there's like thumbtacks and yarn. Chris, you're like how you're all connected. It's like a big episode of Lost that never ends.
I sing to all of you before I go to sleep. One at a time. And
Good
Blanka
night,
Barracuda.
Gail. Good night, Ryan. Good night, Steven. And 3 people named Gonzalez.
Barracuda. Well, Blanka Barracuda, thank you for joining the Li'l Chub Club. We're happy to have
Thank
you on
you.
board. And
This is your episode.
man, you're super funny. We know that from seeing you perform and knowing you and talking to you. So we hope you call in. We hope that all listeners call in 781-POD-SLAP.
That's
We want to
right.
hear
And
from
if
you guys.
have any questions about what the Li'l Chub Club's all about, you know what? You could either grab your local chub and talk to them. They'll give you a leaflet. They'll give you a flyer that gets a whole rundown. That's not really gonna happen. But if you do know a chub, talk to a chub. Let them know you're interested, and they'll tell you what's up.
They'll tell you
Or
what's
you could
up.
go to superliveadventure.com and click on the Patreon button.
Mhm.
Or you could go to patreon.com/superliveadventure.
Look at us, man. We never nailed it more perfectly
Oh,
than that.
Speaking of Li'l Chub Club, one of our members, Kevin Cookie,
Oh,
Celebrating-
happy birthday, Cookie.
celebrating a birthday same day as my son, December
Cookie
3rd.
on the 3rd. Cookie
Happy
on the
birthday to
3rd.
Kevin
Cookie
Cook,
on
who
the
turns
3rd. Happy
a brisk
birthday.
230 years old. Kevin says the secret to old age is drinking urine out of mason jars and smoking jazz cigarettes. Happy birthday from Schmuckers.
Happy birthday, Cookie.
With a name like Schmuckers, it's gotta be piss.
Oh, Cookie.
Love you, Cook.
I want to hang with Cookie one day.
I'd
You and
love
I have
it.
to
You
go to
kidding me?
Scotland. We gotta get
Love it.
over there, man. I would love to see the place.
I know. I love Scottish people. I love Scotland. I love Europe. I want to go so bad. Please, God, stop this insanity. I want to travel again.
We've got voicemails.
Voice.
Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Gene. Calling in.
Gene.
It's November 16th right now. Tomorrow is my birthday, November 17th. I want my Smuckers fucking birthday greeting from you guys. I want my fucking whole Willard Scott, Willard Smith, Willard, whatever the fuck his name is, greeting. But anyway, the reason I'm calling is with Gremlins 3, gotta get back to the Gremlins. I want you guys to come up with some clarity on the actual Gremlins rules, right? So you can't get them wet because it multiplies them. You can't feed them after midnight or else they turn into Gremlins. But when is fucking midnight? Right? What time is it midnight till dawn? Is it midnight till... And the last one, the light, don't get them bright light. They say bright light, but what does bright light mean? Does it mean a xenon light? Does it mean a fucking sunlight? Are they vampires? Are they what's going on there? The one thing that I really would like your input on is the getting them wet. Like if you were to feed Gizmo first and he turns to a gremlin, you got no more fucking Mogwais to turn into gremlins. So anyway, fit it with your shit, get it thicker, and I would like to see your answers. Thanks. Bye.
Right. We'll show them to you.
Well, here's a man. There's a lot to unpack there, but I'll tell you this. Here's a weird question with Gremlins, right?
Yeah.
Where do Mogwai come from? How do you make a Mogwai?
A mommy Mogwai and a daddy Mogwai love each other very much.
So they fuck and they obey the rules, They fucking obey the rules.
No, I don't know. I think we might find out in this new this HBO cartoon that's supposedly coming out soon.
I hope so.
The Secrets of the Mogwai. I think we might find out some secrets of the Mogwai if the title. I mean, titles usually tell what the show. The Mandalorian is usually about the Mandalorian, and Cheers is usually about a bar named Cheers. So I think Secrets of the Mogwai might reveal some secrets of the Mogwai. Call me crazy.
I hope so.
I think we might get gosh, you know what? Maybe before we answer Gremlin's questions, we should give him his first request.
Yes.
Happy 151st birthday to Mean Gene Grasso Jr.
Says the secret to life is candy corn you find between the cushions.
Not just as food. There's other things you can do with it.
Stick it in you and you'll live forever. Pick an orifice. Smuckers.
But a name like Schmuckers, you could stick it up your nose. All right, so I think the ground rules in the Gremlins movies, I mean, because you can't really go beyond what the movie tells us, and they leave them vague for a reason.
Gremlins 2 pokes fun at this. They kind of like,
exactly.
Midnight, and while if you poke fun of it, basically a gremlin will come and eat your face, which is like,
yes,
yeah. If you want to try to figure out exactly when midnight is, at some point a gremlin will come eat your face. So just like. I would avoid nighttime.
Yeah.
I think time zones have an effect on these. It's a silly rule, but those are the rules. Gremlins is ultimately like a well-done trauma movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point.
It's
Kinda
like if Trauma fucking nailed it, they'd make Gremlins.
Yeah. Trauma had their shit together.
Yeah.
They could make a real Chris Columbus, Joe Dante film.
And there's a love for both in that statement. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like,
yeah, 1000%.
But it's Gremlins 2 really addresses like you want to get nitpicky about the rules. Like,
yeah, we're just gonna have a gremlin bite you.
That's it.
Yeah. So I don't think we can even touch it. The sunlight thing, or the bright light thing. Yeah, it's shown in those movies. There's very low light. And gremlins are fine. Think about in the kitchen when Billy's mom finds that motherfucker eating the fucking cookies. The lights are on. It's just not bright light.
It's interesting, like right? It's like full sun is the problem. It's not vampire rules. Like a gremlin, and Gremlins 2, Gizmo runs out into an alleyway in the middle of the day, and he's just in like an alleyway, so there's not direct sun.
Yeah,
but he's
so it's
out
gotta be bright.
He's out in the middle of the day, and he's fine.
Yeah, like think about it. They're in the bar. There's lights obviously on in the bar, even though it's dim. But there's like light up signs and shit like that. But when she's trying to light the thing's cigarette, he's bugging out. When she takes a fucking picture, they're bugging out. So it's like she uses the flash on the camera, so it's bright direct light.
But as far as Gizmo becoming a gremlin, there's no more Mogwai. I agree, but I would like to see more Mogwai. I'd like to see Gizmo give birth.
Do you think? Oh, well, that's. I guess you just.
No, really give birth. Out of his vagina.
Like out of his gizgina? That's some sweet giz down there.
Out of his Mogwana. That's what I call it.
Oh, use the proper terms. I use the real street lingo. Check out the giz on that broad. Don't feed that thing after midnight.
Yo, you want to win kids over? A baby Mogwai like Gizmo with a baby, like mouse-sized Mogwai?
Oh,
that's next level Baby Yoda.
Oh, it's the next. I was gonna say you make them fucking green, and you. Oh my goodness!
All right, you know what? I'm making a note here. Gene, you inspired us, man. I think Mogwai we need to see Mogwai reproduce in Gremlins 3.
Okay. Yeah.
And that becomes part of what you're protecting. If Gizmo has a baby. If Gizmo gives birth to a baby. He's
Gremlins 3, Gizmo's baby.
Gizmo's baby. Yeah.
Look Who's Talking 4. If we roll it into that franchise. And Gizmo has the voice. Who would do Gizmo's inner monologue voice? I don't want Bruce Willis back. He's a surly old piece of shit.
I think it's Howie Mandel. I think it's Howie Mandel and Bruce Willis. I think they're both involved. No, Bruce Willis is the baby.
I guess you'd have to have. Yeah,
Bruce Willis has to be the baby.
He has. I guess you're right.
Is Gizmo.
Can it open with gremlin sperm to like? Come on, love, open the door.
Yeah, it's a sperm with ears.
With like popcorn bags on some of them with like a 3D glasses. One of them's made of vegetables. Oh man, look at that bat sperm.
Veggie sperm, electro sperm.
The one that gets through to the egg, leaves the Batman symbol.
A sperm with a Warner Brothers tattoo.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
yes.
And all right, and to address your
I'll do the art
comment
this week, by the way, if you want. I can draw a sperm with bat wings if you're too busy.
I might be able to do that. I can just take a picture of my balls.
The bat symbol with a long tail.
I think I can handle it. All right, we'll
take a
figure
picture
it out.
of your balls. Spread your balls out to make bat wings.
Yeah, do the old bat wing.
You got to put a flashlight behind it.
Flashlight by my balls. I'm flapping it. Just go. Come on, love, open the door. On Thanksgiving morning. Come on, love, open the door. Just running around the house. That was a Thanksgiving. We never invited Dad back. Sorry, Dad. We're social distancing. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad. I don't talk to you anymore. And social distancing.
Yeah.
That too. Even if I wanted to talk to you, I couldn't. But I want to make it very clear that I don't want to, Dad.
I don't. I'm done.
I don't. I know I have an easy out, but I want to make it very clear. If there was no pandemic, I would not talk to you, Dad.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
To address your other comment, Gene, we haven't been talking about Gremlins 3 that much. You're right, but to make up for that, on this month's episode of the Li'l Chub Club.
Oh, man. Yeah.
There's a separate Li'l Chub Club podcast, which for as little as $1 a month, you get that.
$12 a year to hear an extra episode a month and support a show you like and listen to for free. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And the Li'l Chub Club is so much fun, but yeah, check it out. We got a fun thing planned.
Yeah, we have a Gremlins 3 thing. It's really good in association with another member of the Li'l Chub Club, our friend Dan Siri. We got something new coming at you. And just seriously, we're recording on Zoom right now that we're paying for, thanks to the Li'l Chub Club. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
This show happens because of you.
Hello, Chris. Hello, John. Click and Tuna here again.
Hey.
2 pieces of news to report. Firstly, the Sovereign Council of the Chub Collective is now in possession of a very cool, very loud, antique brass bell for use in our council sessions.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I hope to pass it on to the next first Chub when my term has ended.
That's so generous. I love that. Like Steph as the leader of the Li'l Chub Club right now. Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, we had elections on election day. And Steph, Click and Tuda, she won. And she went out and got herself a bell, which is super cool. And as a listener of this show, she's got her own bell. But she's already saying that she's going to pass it on to the next leader of the club.
That's amazing.
That's so generous. It's so sweet.
Secondly, we found that with all this shit we have to get done, we need a little help. So we took it upon ourselves to hire some unpaid interns. The head intern is Schmintern, the intern.
No, we heard that.
She's a little disorganized, but we love her enthusiasm. And we think you'll like her too. You should be hearing from our intern sometime soon. So enjoy their input. Thanks, and fit it where you should it.
Oh, that bell sounds beautiful, Steph.
Nice bell. Yeah, she got an antique one. She posted pictures of it. I love a good bell, man. How many bells do we have between the two of us? A dozen at least?
You got two, I got two.
Hey, I got three in front. Right now, I have...
No, I don't know.
The first bell gifted to us from Emily Gonzalez, Queen of Slap. I have the Drink Please bell. I also have a bell that was an extra bell from when we made awards for the Li'l Chub Club. Chubby Awards. And then I have one Grandpa of those here. Max Fish Bell. And then you have the actual award.
I have the actual award.
Dude, that's John on the wooden base. That is the most beautiful sounding bell we have.
Yeah, we won for drunkiest on the first 199 episodes.
The quality of it. Listen to this. Yeah, it's a steel bell attached to just like a solid piece of wood.
I have that, and I have the Matt Wilson pig bell that Matt Wilson gifted us.
Also beautiful. I love it. There's so many. Too.
And
we have 100 more in storage.
Yo, we got trucks of bells over here. It's a bell nanza. I just want to...
Bells for days.
I just want to offer my apologies to Schmintern, the intern. I always refer to Schmintern as a him or a he. It's very hard to tell with Schmintern. Schmintern looks like a dude. Nothing personal.
Yeah.
Just it's like one of them Pat situations, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the sketch.
There's a lot of noise on your end right now. Just a heads up. Yeah, mic noise.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm all right. Are you?
No, I'm not.
No, you're good. It was knocking around or something.
I was knocking around.
I'm sorry, but Schmintern
knocking around.
Yeah, Schmintern's a Pat.
The Christmas tree. Yeah, but I don't mean Pat the sketch. I mean Pat the movie.
Yeah.
It's Pat.
Yeah. That's Pat with a budget.
That's true.
Comedy aside, it's Pat with a budget. That movie blew away the budget of any Pat sketch.
Oh, it's that movie is way more than all the budgets of the Pat sketches combined. It's probably like 5,000 times more.
What do you think that fat suit is?
Oh man,
that Julia Sweeney Patskin. Where's the Patskin? Text her. Where's the Patskin?
Oh, get that going. Hashtag where's the Patskin?
Hashtag Patskin. Where is it? Hey, Sweeney. Sweeney Patskin. Hashtag Sweeney Patskin.
Sweeney Patskin.
Where's your Patskin?
The butcher of Pat Street. Sweeney Patskin. Jesus.
It was just a Ninja Turtle costume, some peach spray paint, and an afro wig. That's my that's my Julia Sweeney.
That's pretty good.
That's every Julia Sweeney character, and I like her.
I like Julia Sweeney.
Listen to the Super Life Adventure podcast.
I think she pops up in Pulp Fiction. Oh, come on. Let's get in the car, Harvey Keitel, and drive away.
Step into my Patskin. I got a sweet 97 Patskin. Wait, what?
That's a great bumper sticker. My other car is a sweet 97 Patskin.
97 might be too late. When was
David
Pat?
Carr, my other ride.
Probably earlier. It's like a 93. It's like a 93 Patskin.
Yeah. My other ride is a 93 Patskin. Sweet 93 Patskin. That's a fucking bumper sticker if I ever heard one. Can we do bumper stickers on our TeePublic shop?
We could do anything on. You could do anything on TeePublic. It's great.
TeePublic, don't let you do anything.
TeePublic, we'll let you do anything. I'll take all the money.
That's true.
We'll send you a nickel and make the thing you want.
You could do anything.
If your fan gives us $20, we'll make it and give you a nickel. TeePublic.
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 Hi, I'm Minton the intern, and this is what happens at my counseling meeting. My teacher said to bat me, and she wiggled around her tongue. She really did funny things. Well, she actually did Mo, and Mo, she was pretending she was throwing toys at me.
Oh,
it was nice. So funny. She was pretending she was throwing dinosaur eggs at me that surprised that Rose. And there was some swimming creatures in the room. They're ginormous. How would the one ever get in it? That was silly, and she found a dog, and the dog kicked around pom-poms so it will make a funny false sound.
Oh, man!
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, Schmintern, the intern.
Schmintern, I take back every bad thing I said about you. I love you.
Oh, my God. Welcome. I hope they treat you well. Oh my God, that's my new favorite person ever, dude.
All I gotta say is, Schmintern, you sound like a sweet kid. Don't let this become a porch kid situation for you. Okay?
I don't know entirely. I couldn't make out everything that was said. Could you?
Well, there was a dinosaur swung. There's a dog kicking toys, making them sound like farts.
Do you want to hear the Google? There's a Google transcription if you want to hear it.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, I'm Nathan, and this happens at my counseling meeting. My teeth with me, and she wiggled around her. He really did funny things. Well, she actually did, and most toys at me. It was so funny. She was the tender tails flying dinosaur eggs at me that surprised that Rose Month Bill has swimming creatures in the world. They dynamic. That was silly, and she found a bag and the Dodge kiss around make a funny fart song. Okay, bye.
Man, that's Google. God, they did it again. It's perfect transcription. I think that's
Make a funny.
What's that?
Our description for this episode should just be make a funny fart song. Bye. Make a funny fart song. Bye.
Bye. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what's funny? It's 12:38 a.m.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving, Chris.
Oh, this is officially our Whamtastic Thanksgiving Rockin Eve.
This was a big night for us back in the day.
Yeah, man.
This was a big night. We love doing Thanksgiving Eve shows. I like that we're still doing something. My mother-in-law is waiting to go to bed here in the podcast studio.
So am I. No, okay. I'm having the time of my life.
Are you? This is the best
I
ever.
am.
You're wearing a lei. I didn't point that out until now.
I am wearing a lei because it's party time, John. I came here for one thing, to get laid. All right, John.
You drinking a red stripe?
All right. Drinking a red stripe, drinking a lei, drinking a... That's me! Wacky Hawaiian Thanksgiving Eve!
I don't know how much Tito's I drank, but I know how much is left in the bottle, and it's a little embarrassing.
Poquito Tito?
Hey, this next caller. I don't know if it's a movie review, Chris. But it's from Lil Eddie.
I mean,
Lil Eddie's movie reviews.
We got a 50-50 shot. Right?
Hey, listen. At this point, I love Lil Eddie so much that I think that Lil Eddie deserves a jingle. And it's tough over Zoom. This is a delay.
There is a delay.
We're recording on my end. I'm going to try to match you. I'm going to try to follow your lead. And it's probably best for you to ignore me.
Ooh,
you can take the headphones out if you want.
Like what I usually do. No. All right.
I think that'll work. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take my headphones out. I'm going blind. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just going to...
I'm following you, man.
All right.
This
Headphones are...
Zoom magic. We've learned 2020. It's taught us a few things. Here we go.
Move your body to Little Eddie. Let's get sweaty with Little Eddie. I hope you're ready for Little Eddie. Don't go to bed on Little Eddie, cause I'm gonna sing a song about him, cause I love him. Little chunk of Eddie.
Hey guys, it's Little Eddie. I don't know if you have heard the news, but Warner Brothers announced that Wonder Woman 1984 is going to be available on HBO Max the same day that it will premiere in theaters, Christmas Day. And that's it.
Ooh.
It's over.
Oh. It's not over.
I think that it's safe to say that the days of theatrical exposition are numbered. Within the next year, most small-time movie houses will close. You'll probably have at least one big chain go bankrupt. And slowly over the next few years, my guess is that if theatrical experiences are still around, the high-end, dine-in, fancy-smancy stuff, and tickets will probably cost the same as they would for a Broadway show. It was fun while it lasted, and I always want to try to stay positive, but I really don't see any other way around this. I'm really bummed out.
St. Peter.
Like the lowest of the low.
Pearly Gates.
Hope you're having a better day. Thanks. That is all.
Wow.
Wow, lots happened since Ed called.
A lot's happened.
I think, you know what? I'm still holding out for Ghostbusters theatrical release in July of 2021.
I'm still waiting to see an old movie in the theaters next year.
Oh, man.
I wanted to keep that bit going, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, Ed, I know, man. Fucking, it sucks.
Where else do we go? We hit the afterlife. Where else do you go?
Well, listen, the theaters in recent years have mostly been funded by these blockbuster Disney movies, Marvel movies, Star Wars movies, like big budget shit. It's, the theater has been suffering for a long time, and Ed is right. This might be the thing that finally pushes it beyond. But I still feel like in major cities, I'm thankful to live close enough to New York City that I know there'll be theaters that show art films and independent films, and there are people in other places in the country where they might not have access, but all that stuff will be available on streaming. It's just, the world's changed. I don't think theaters are gone. I think if you live in or around a major city, you'll be able to go to a theater. I think they're going to become rare nationwide.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate and that's sad. But I think if you can go into Manhattan or, you're willing to get into a car and drive to go see a show, there are theaters that will exist. But yeah, a lot of people are going to stay home beyond this. This is the thing that's pushing it. I get it. My wife hates going to the movies. She would watch everything at home.
On the flip side, I had a blast all summer going to fucking drive-ins. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I think now a lot of the nostalgic, like a drive-in is a unique experience. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's healthy. I think some were revived. I think we might even see some pop up.
Yeah.
I
think, honestly, I mean, listen, I'm a person who lived at the movie theater. I would see everything. Well, at one point in my life, not even recently, but recently I would see a lot of things, like major things. But there was a point in my life I'd see fucking everything. I guess, and you kind of lose that. I guess for me, I guess Eddie never lost it though. That kind of like majesty of it. But you know what? If it was limited and it was just like the drive-ins and stuff, and it was more of an event, it's just cooler to me. It doesn't become mundane.
Agreed. The first drive-in I saw was Terminator 2. It was insane. It was the best fucking thing ever.
Batman 89. That was the first drive-in I'd seen.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah. Absolutely incredible.
Hello out there, world. I miss you guys. It's Yubi. I'm fucking back. And I just want to tell you something. Listen to this shit. I want to write you a letter. A pretty girl in a swagger. With a body that'll matter. I just wanna fuck you tonight. I just wanna fuck you. All the guys they wanna, but I don't even talk her. I heard she's a loner. I heard her name is Mona. She walks with a square chair. She's far from a picture. She got a bag full of money. I gotta get them buzzing. I haven't seen nothing better. I wanna write you a letter. Write you a fucking letter. Girl in the sweater. Wanna fuck you tonight. Just wanna fuck you tonight. I just wanna fuck you. All your hoes. Guys they wanna, and I don't be the talker. I heard she's a loner. Her name is Mona. She walks with a square chair. She far from a bitch, yeah. She got a bag full of money. I gotta get enough fuzzy. I haven't seen nothing better. I wanna write you a letter. Come on, lady. A pretty girl in a sweater. With a body that'll matter. I just wanna fuck you tonight. I just wanna fuck you. I can taste of honey. Come take some my money. Ain't a damn thing funny. Keep up big money. Take a ride in my big truck. Big lips and big butt. Just hold on tighter. Listen on to Delilah. I haven't seen nothing better. I wanna write you a letter. A pretty girl in a sweater. With a body that'll matter. I just wanna fuck you tonight. I just wanna fuck you. All you ladies out there that wanna fuck, I just wanna let you know, Yubi is back, and I'm coming to get ya. Coming hard.
Wow. Yubi's back. Purple leather underwear.
Yubi is back. Also a winner of a Slap Chubby Award.
Oh my God, there aren't many of those out there.
No. Oh,
happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I don't know what else to say. Happy Thanksgiving, Chris. And, I love you.
I love you.
Very soon, we got Jay Miller coming on the show.
That's right.
Christmas is coming up. Tim Duffy is going to be with us.
That's right also.
Oh, God. Check out superliveadventure.com. Click on the Patreon link if you really want to dive in because, goddamn, we're having so much fun right now.
Yeah, maybe some other special guests popping up at Christmas. Let's
absolutely. Other special guests popping up at Christmas.
We'll see how that happens.
We love you all. Thank you for listening. And we hope you continue to listen to this ridiculous show. Until next time.
You can fit it
where you shit it.
Zoom.
Fucking delay.